So we're going to work a little bit of cardio today, which means we're going to repeat a lot. Um, so at any point, if you feel like that is really bright, isn't it? Um, if you need to slow down, feel free to do that, and or anything else that you need. So it'll be very basic moves. We're just going to move quite a bit. So again, go at your pace. Okay. If my pace is too slow and you want to speed up, that's fine too. You'll get to where you know what's coming next. Okay. So I don't know why I took my watch off. All right, y'all, I'm having a Friday. All right, having a Monday on a Friday. All right, so we're here at the end of our mat. Take some deep breaths here. And this is your chance. This first couple of times through our cycle, we will be, it's our chance to warm up, but it's also a chance to kind of just learn what we're doing. Okay, so nothing extraordinary, nothing too new. All right, go ahead and roll your shoulders. Really a day to heat up the body and a day to burn calories, but also a day to just enjoy your breath because you're not going to have to be overthinking. At least I hope not. All right. Sometimes my mind takes over. Take your breath. Inhale up. Good. Now, we're not that warm, right? So exhale. Hinge and fold, but stop when you feel the back of your legs. So that might be up here. It might be down here. We're in standing extension. Take a deep breath. Exhale it all out and fold. Now, you might just round your spine and not go any lower here at the beginning. That is okay. Step back with your right foot. Get your balance and come up to high lunge. Feel that stretch in the hip flexor in that back leg, your right leg. Take another breath and turn to warrior two. Sink into this. On your inhale, straighten your legs, reach out beyond that left leg, hinge over to triangle. Inhale as you turn back to your lunge, hand to the floor, exhale and revolve your lunge. Good. Both hands to the floor, step back to downward dog. Come forward into plank or tabletop. And chaturanga to up dog. Tops of the feet to the floor, roll the shoulders open, sinking into your up dog here or cow. Tuck your feet and go back to downward dog. Step forward with your right leg, unhinge, high lunge. So we're on the other side now. Feel this hip flexor stretch here. Turn your left leg, sink into your warrior two. Straighten your legs. Reach out beyond that right leg, hinge over. Remember, we don't have to go as far as we can at this point. Good. Turn back toward the top of your mat. Left hand to the floor. Revolve your lunge. Both hands to the floor. Step back to downward dog. and plank. Chaturanga to up dog. Good. Now inhale, sit back, child's pose. Good. From here, we're going to tuck our feet, lift into a downward dog. Now, this can also be a relaxed down dog. This is relaxed down dog. So my legs are just bent because all we're going to do from here is walk to the top of our mat. Inhale, standing extension. Exhale and fold. Good. And unhinge. Bring the hands up. Exhale into prayer. Take a breath. Exhale into chair pose. So feet are parallel, sinking in. Yes. Now you can keep the hands in prayer. You can bring them up, but I want you to focus on your knees for a second. Make sure this is what most people do. Their feet are apart, but then their knees are together. We don't want to do this. If your feet are apart, it's fine, but so should your knees be. Okay. Feet together, knees together. Most people don't do this, but I've seen it. So just be in a line. Pull that core in. Think about rolling your shoulder blades into your back pockets. Again, this is fine too. Elle, you may want to keep your hands down as we get further on in pregnancies. Hands over the head staying can sometimes raise your blood pressure. So go by how you're feeling. Good. Push that chair up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, standing extension. Hands back to the floor. You can bend your knees there. Step back with your right foot. Come up to your high lunge. I'm going to do this one more time through slowly. Inhale as you turn. Exhale, warrior two. Really find that deep breath and straighten as you inhale and find your triangle. Reach that top hip toward the ceiling. Pull your rib cage toward the top of your mat. Push your hip to the bottom of your mat. Inhale as your right hand goes to the floor. Push your hips down. Exhale, revolve. Both hands to the floor. Step back to downward dog. And find your plank. Chaturanga to up dog. Tuck your feet and go back to downward dog. Good. When you're ready, step forward with your right foot. And now that left foot is in the back, high lunge. Turn, adjust, and breathe into warrior two. Straighten your legs, reach out. And over we go to triangle. Bring your right hand or left hand rather to the floor, sink your hips and revolve open into revolved lunge. Both hands to the floor, step back to downward dog. Find your plank. Chaturanga to up dog. And now sit the hips back, knees wide, toes together. Exhale, child's pose. Tuck your feet. Again, this can be a soft down dog or regular down dog. We're just going to take our breath with us and walk to the top of your mat. And then inhale into standing extension. Exhale and fold. Inhale, bend your knees, unhinge all the way up into mountain pose. Bring the hands to prayer. Take a breath. Exhale, sit into chair. And lift. Bring your hands back to mountain right here, heart center. Okay, so we're going to speed this up. So we've been taking about 2 breaths, 2 to 3 in every pose. Now it's going to happen on the cycle. So there'll be very little holding. Again, if you need to slow down or take a move out, feel free to do that. We're also going to hold that chair every time we come up. So that'll give you a chance to catch up if you need to. I'd rather you be behind us and just catch up and do a less of a chair. All right, so here we go. Inhale, exhale, hinge and fold, long spine. Inhale, standing extension. Exhale, bend your knees, hands to the floor, step back with your right foot. Take a breath and exhale into high lunge. Inhale in this high lunge. And now exhale to your warrior 2. Think deep right away. Inhale, exhale over to triangle. Inhale, exhale, hand to the floor. Inhale here, exhale and rotate. Inhale, both hands to the floor. Step back to downward dog. Exhale, drive the heels down. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale in your plank. Inhale, chaturanga, and exhale to up dog. Inhale, tuck your feet. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step forward with your right. Exhale, high lunge. Inhale in this high lunge. And exhale, warrior 2. Good. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale over to triangle. Good. Inhale as you put your hand down and exhale, revolve. Good. Both hands down. Take a breath, step back. Exhale, drive your heels. And inhale to plank. Exhale there. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, up dog. Inhale, sit back, knees apart. Exhale, child's pose. Now, this one we will hold a couple of breaths. Good. Tuck your feet. Find your soft downward dog or your downward dog. Walk the feet to the top of your mat and inhale, standing extension. Exhale and fold. Good. Inhale, unhinge. Breath at the top. Exhale and chair. Pull this core in here. See if you can breathe all the way down to your belly and then all the way from your belly out. So it's this roll breath that we're doing. Full breath. The breaths don't have to match the inhale and the exhale, but if you can, do that. Good. Take a breath. Bring it all the way up. Little baby back bend here if you want to. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, standing extension. Exhale there. Good. Inhale, put your hands on the floor. Step back with your right foot. And we come up into our high lunge. Maybe we're sinking deeper now. Inhale and turn that. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale and straighten. Exhale, hinge to your triangle. Should be feeling pretty good now. Inhale to set up your revolve lunge. Exhale and turn. Inhale, hands to the floor. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale and hold. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, up dog. Inhale, tuck your feet back to your downward dog. On your next inhale, step forward with your right. Push up into that high lunge. Exhale. Inhale as you turn. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, both hands to the floor. Exhale and revolve. Inhale, both hands to the floor. Downward dog. Inhale, hold the plank. Exhale. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, up dog. Inhale, sit back. Exhale, child's pose. Reset your tabletop or your downward dog. Take a big breath. Walk your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, standing extension. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, unhinge. Big breath at the top. Hands drop into prayer or stay up. And into chair we sit. Take a big breath. Little baby back bend there if you want to. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, standing extension. Hands to the floor, step back with your right. Unhinge, high lunge. Take a breath at the top, turn to warrior two. And inhale, then exhale, triangle. Inhale, right hand to the floor. Exhale, revolve your lunge. Inhale, both hands down. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to your push-up and hold. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, up dog. Tuck your feet, downward dog. Inhale, step forward right. Exhale, high lunge. Inhale at the top. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale and straighten. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, left hand down. Exhale, revolve your lunge. Inhale, both hands down. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to your push-up or plank position and hold. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, up dog. Inhale, sit back, knees wide, child's pose. You should feel like your heart rate is higher now, and you should feel like your respiration rate is higher. Tuck your feet, downward dog, soft downward dog. Walk your feet to the top of your mat and inhale, standing extension. Exhale and fold. Take a breath, lift your gaze, unhinge all the way up, and then exhale into chair. Check your alignment. Now it's really easy as we start breathing harder to breathe shallower because our respiration rate goes higher. So we tend to just put it up here, right? I want you to think about still breathing down here. All right. So sometimes you have to really get your mind involved, connect that mind and body, and make your breath slow down. Good. Inhale and press, little baby back bend. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, standing extension. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, high lunge. You should really be able to focus on your breath now. Turn to warrior two. You're sinking right into the deepest position and then over to your triangle. We're in a rhythm now. Turn, revolve your lunge and step back, downward dog. And your plank. Chaturanga to up dog. Back to downward dog. Step forward with your right and your high lunge. Turn to warrior two. Straighten and triangle. Left hand to the floor, revolve. And back to downward dog. To your plank. Chaturanga to up dog. Child's pose. Back to downward dog or soft downward dog. Walk your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, standing extension. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, unhinge. Big breath at the top. Sink into your chair. Inhale, lift. Little baby back bend. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, standing extension. And bend your knees, hands to the floor. Step back with your right foot. High lunge. Turn and warrior two. Triangle. And revolve. Downward dog. Plank. Chaturanga, up dog. Downward dog. Right leg forward. High lunge. Warrior two. Straighten. Triangle. Revolve your lunge. Downward dog. Plank. Chaturanga up dog. Child's pose. Slow your breath. Go back to your downward dog or soft downward dog. Walk your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, standing extension. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, lift your gaze. Big breath at the top. And chair. Are we breathing pretty hard now? Yeah. All right, let's go again. So basically, we are moving every breath. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, forward hinge. Inhale, standing extension. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, step back. Exhale to the top. Inhale at the top. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale and warrior two. Exhale to triangle. Inhale as you revolve. Exhale and finish. Inhale as you step back. Exhale, push the heels. Inhale to plank. Exhale and hold. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, up dog. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale and hold. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, high lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale as you straighten. Exhale to triangle. Inhale as you turn. Exhale and revolve. Inhale, hands to the floor. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to your plank. Exhale and hold. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, up dog. Inhale, sit back. Exhale, child's pose. Catch your breath. Every time you get here, you should feel like, whoo, okay, I'm breathing. Good, back to downward dog. Walk your feet toward the top of your mat. Inhale, standing extension. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lift your gaze, take a breath at the top. And exhale into your chair. Thumbs up. How are we doing? Yeah? All right. Is everybody modifying okay with their speed? Okay. All right. We have 2 more rounds of that. And then we're going to go to the floor and get everything a little bit deeper and slow down. All right. So hang in there. We got 2 rounds. All right. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Hinge and fold. Inhale. Standing extension. Hands to the floor. Inhale. Step back right. Exhale. High lunge. Inhale in your high lunge. And exhale to warrior two. Inhale in your warrior two. Exhale to triangle. Inhale as you rotate. Exhale to your lunge. Inhale, step back. Exhale, push the heels. Inhale to plank. Hold. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, up dog. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, push the heels. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, high lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale to triangle. Inhale as you turn. Exhale, revolve your lunge. Inhale, both hands down. Exhale, step back. Inhale to your plank. Exhale and hold. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, up dog. Inhale, this child's pose. Let your breath go. Bring yourself to that soft down dog and walk yourself to the top of your mat. Inhale, standing extension. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lift your gaze. Breathe all the way up to the top. And exhale into chair. Here it comes. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, standing extension. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back right. Inhale, high lunge. Inhale at the top. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale in your warrior two. Exhale to your triangle. Inhale as you rotate. Exhale, revolve lunge. Inhale, step back. Exhale, push the heels. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale and hold. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale to up dog. Inhale, push back. Exhale, push the heels. Step forward with your right. Unhinge. Find the inhale here. And then your warrior two. Inhale in warrior two. And then exhale to your triangle. Inhale as you turn. Exhale, revolve. Inhale, hands to the floor. Step back. Inhale in your plank. Fold. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, up dog. Drop those knees. Sit back to child's pose. Find your downward dog. And walk your feet toward the top of your mat. Inhale, standing extension. And exhale and fold. Take a breath, unhinge. Big breath at the top. Exhale, last chair. Good. Lift out of that chair. Well done, everyone. Clasp your hands behind you. Open up your shoulder blades or close your shoulder blades. Open up your collarbones. Good job. Good. Just bring the hands back to heart center. Good. Good. Is your heart rate up? Yeah. Are you sweating a little bit? Yeah. All right. You're going to take your leg back. I don't care which leg you take back. Okay. We're going to turn to the side, wide-legged fold. But we're not going to do both sides. We're just going to do one side and enjoy that fold. I'm going to turn this way so that I can face you. So whichever way you want to go. And we're just going to sink into this wide-legged fold, reaching through your legs. Keep the hands on the floor if you need to. Give yourself a couple of deep breaths and blow each breath out like a sigh. Kind of like a whoo, we made it sigh. Good. Unhinged. You can take it a little bit wider here if you want to. Now, if you want to do exactly what we just did, that is absolutely fine. I'm going to take 2 fingers. I'm going to grab my toes. And then I'm going to pull myself through just a little bit more. Very good. Just walk yourself to the top of your mat and just bring yourself to downward dog. And if you're modifying, just let you know we're about to go to pigeon. So just move however you need to. Let's take the right leg down. Good. Really reach back with that left leg. You're either on your hip modifying or get yourself squared off so you're not on your hip. Make sure this foot is flexed regardless so that you're protecting your knee. Take a deep breath. Good. So even if I'm modifying, I'm still pushing this hip forward and I'm still turning my shoulders because I want to be parallel with the top of my mat. Right now, I'm not, right? I'm this way and my mat is this way. I want to turn. Good. Take some time to feel this space between your ribs and your hips. It could be a big space. So we don't want to curl the back. We want to reach far with our heart. Your focus is not how forward you're going. Focus on pressing your hip toward the floor. So it should be your right hip. If it's on the floor, press it into the floor. If it's off the floor, press it toward the floor. Roll your shoulders back away from your ears. And again, take some of those breaths where we let go. Good. Walk yourself up. Good. Now we're actually going to take the legs around, feet to the floor, roll back, take a breath. And we're going to lift into a bridge here. Hands to the floor. But if you need some help, you can put your hands underneath your hips. Give yourself a little kickstand there. Good. Lower that bridge down. Take your feet out a little wider. I just want you to windshield wiper your legs to the left. So you should feel this hip flexor in the right, way on the top. And windshield wiper to the left. Good. Grab your knees and just push with your heels. That's going to let you sit yourself up. Feet are going to come together in bound pose. Find your posture. Remember, you can bring your hands behind you if you need to. Good. Now we've already got the left leg bent. So just take your right leg behind you, setting up your pigeon. I'll give you plenty of time. Good. Try to press the hip forward, flex your left foot, shoulders forward. And then if you want to come down, you can. But our focus is in our hip. Good. Bring yourself up, swing the legs around. And we're going to go back down to the bridge. If you want to go deeper this time, try to clasp your hands underneath, walk your shoulder blades underneath, press down through your fists. Good. Release that slowly. Walk your feet a little wider. We're going to windshield wiper again. Drop your knees to one side. And then the other side. Come back to the center. Good. Now just grab hold, 2 fingers, extend that right leg up to the ceiling. Push your left leg to the floor. And we're just in this reclined big toe hold here. And you can just hold that, or if you want to open that out, you can. You go to the right. If you need to change the grip to your calf or something like that, that's fine. I'd rather you have a straight leg. Just do your best. So we're going to come back to the top, switch your big toe hold. So now you have your left leg. And then open that up if you want to. You can also just hold the big toe hold. Come back up to the center. Give your legs a hug. Put your feet together. But in this time, we're going to do reclined bound pose. So let your legs fall open. You should feel that way up in the hip flexor and in the adductors, inner thighs. If you want a little bit more, take your hands, put them on your thighs. A little bit of weight there. Good. Bring your feet back up. Take your knees right over your hips. We're going to roll everything to the left, all the way onto your left side. Now take a deep breath here. And then exhale as you open your upper body to the right. Deeper twist here. Bring your knees back up over the hips. Roll everything to your left side. Take a deep breath. And then exhale everything open to the left. Roll to your back. Knees to the floor. You can put your knees together and your feet apart. Or if you feel like you need to move to a different position, just take a deep breath wherever you are. And as you move into a new position or just arrive right where you're at, let it out like a sigh. Remember, we talked about that roll breath in our chair today, breathing from the top of the body, the throat, all the way down to the belly, and then back out. So, see if you can do that here while you're seated. In through the nose, through the back of the throat, all the way down to the belly, and then slowly out of the belly, up through your body, out the back of your throat. Close your eyes. Let your jaw relax. Notice the softness in your knees, in your joints, your shoulders. Begin feeling your body in contact with the floor. Just take some long, deep breaths here. When you're ready, join me seated. Just let your ears fall side to side. Just kind of get yourself situated. And then we're going to just roll our shoulders. Just notice your heart rate should be lower now, right? Good. Take a breath up with one arm and just gently lean. Exhale and release. Inhale with the other arm and release. And now bring up both arms. Bring the hands to prayer. Exhale into heart center. And God bless you guys. Namaste. Happy Friday. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that. Pretty simple, but effective. It's a great thing to do, like if you're on a trip, because it doesn't require a lot of room and you can just repeat, but you definitely get your heart rate up. So have